everybody, welcome to Review Time with iSlip. I'm iSlip, and today we're going to be taking a look at DNA Designs DK/O4M Metroplex foot upgrade kits for the Titan class Metroplex retail SDCC and the Takara Tomy version. Supposedly it is compatible with all of them for ages 16 and up. And you get the foot plates, you get new, what are they called? New knee ratchets. These go on the side of Metroplex's feet. So there are pieces that you actually have to disassemble or reassemble. This actually has more work to do than the Fort Max version does. Let me tell you something. Getting everything back together again with these things in is very, very hard. It's made for 4 hands. You need 4 hands to do it. Unfortunately, I only had 2, so it took twice as long. No, actually, it was really horrible. I will never do this again. If anybody ever gave this to me again, I would put it together and leave the ratchets out, because the ratchets, squeezing them back into place is ridiculously hard. If you want to see how hard it is, I suggest you go to Ben's Collectibles channel and look for his video on this. He actually takes the legs apart to put these in on camera. So anyway, there you have them. It gives you an extra pivot and slightly extra height, and there we go. So there we have Metroplex with his new feet on in a pose. Okay, it makes it easier to make the poses. It doesn't actually change the pivot of his foot. His foot stays the same, but it adds a new platform that pivots for the foot. Here you can see the feet without one of the foot anyway. Sorry about the extra dust. My Metroplex is really dusty. I need to clean him and everyone else off on that shelf. But like I was saying, here it is with the foot plate, the extra foot piece. Here he is without. This is the extra foot plate. And yeah, so what ends up happening is, first off, when you put it together, you have the option of putting these little like felt sticky pieces on to help keep the thing from sliding everywhere. It also gives you a bit of clearance so that you're not necessarily scratching up the paintwork or whatever this is here. It's pretty nice looking details here. Helipad. You've got, I'm not sure why there are all these little holes here, but you've got this bit here. It's almost the same for Fort Max. With the Fort Max one, though, when you clip it to the foot, you have to raise this piece here to clip it on. With Metroplex, it just uses these to clip on, and that's it. It's got this piece here, which doesn't... Oh, I know what these are for now. Which doesn't clip into anything. When you put it on the foot, it's just friction that kind of holds it there. And you got this piece here that doesn't do anything. It's just nice toes. And so what happens is you put your Fort Max feet in here, and then when you want to pivot the foot so that he can do a stance like this, this piece raises up with the foot so it matches the angle. So when you're tilting Fort Max Metroplex, well, same deal. It's not actually adding a tilt to the foot. It's actually this piece that's tilting, and then this piece just grips the ground so that your Metroplex doesn't fall over. There's ratchets. I forget whether if the ratchets are actually in the hips or the knees. Let me take a quick look at the instructions. Just so you know, these are the old pieces of Fort Max, the old springs, which weren't very strong. The old ratchets, which the new ratchets have more teeth, so you get more clicks. and the old side pieces of the feet. And then you've got these little plugs for, I forgot what the little plugs are for, but there's little plugs. Oh, you put them in the plug holes in the arms and someplace else so that you can attach the feet. Yeah, well, the feet in the other mode, so it doesn't, so it sticks on. So that's what these holes are for, to, so you take them and you use these pieces to plug them onto the little round bits there. They fit right in, see? So that holds on the pieces. Artwork by my little nephews. Okay, so here we have him in his rolling helicarrier mode. And it is, I forgot how long this thing is. This thing is huge. So what we want to do is we want to come over to here. And we are going to put the pieces. Where is the box? I need the box for a minute to see the picture. Make sure I do it right. Yeah. So you take up this piece, flip it like this, and then it goes on like so, using these new pegs in the peg hole. Like that. And there we go. For some reason it tilts backwards. I don't like that. It tilts down, like the weight is too much, but whoops. It is what it is. We'll worry about that later. But it does a decent job of covering up the hands. I'll show you that in a minute. So again, turn around. Make sure we are still in the frame, zoomed out as far as we can go. Okay, do this like so, and this is actually pretty nice. I didn't realize this, but it covers up the hands. You put it on, and now the hands are kind of covered up. Go ahead and add in there. Actually, I could probably rotate the hands. I bet you I can hide them even better. Yeah. Yep, that actually hides the hands fairly well. Go ahead and lift it up so you can see. On the inside you can see the hands, which you can't see because I got, there we go. Not yet. There we go. So you can see his hands on the inside, but they actually work pretty well to cover up the hands. I mean, I don't think you can't really use them for anything though, because it just plops right down, but hey, at least there's that. Let's see, does this rotates, but it's nothing you can do with that rotation, but hey, at least there is that. Let me see if I can back out some so we can get the whole thing into frame better. So you can see that's not too bad. That is not too bad. Like I said, it covers the hands that were just kind of dangling off the back, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. So let's go ahead and get him into a city mode and see how that looks. And there he is in city mode, and I know we're really far away because getting the whole city mode in frame just was... Anyway, let's go ahead and zoom in. Let's zoom in, and you can see that it now his foot plates form helipads. One for this arm here, and it covers up the hand quite nicely, and one for the arm in the back, which doesn't make any sense. However, I guess if you really wanted to, you could just fold this back away. He says, well, not being able to do it, there we go. Bring this arm over. We'll take it like so. Take this piece off. And it comes with enough pegs to go on both sides of the arm. I didn't realize that. And I was wondering why the arm was so extra floppy. I mean, it's still not facing the way I would optimally like it to face. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me just put this guy back on here. And situate him as best. And if you're wondering about the ramp, my ramp being extra long, I got that from Mega Moon Man on TFW, I think it was, a few years ago. But yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty darn good. I mean, it looks okay. It looks okay. But you're not gonna really keep him in this mode. Anybody who does, you must have a lot of real estate, because this guy is about almost 3 feet long from tip to tip. That is just too big. So there you go. There's the feet. Are they worth it? I'll be honest with you. I can't say that they're really worth all the effort, because they don't really do as much. You get some ratchets, and I think they're for the knees. I can't remember, to help strengthen them and whatever, but you still have the problem with the floppy legs, or maybe they're for the legs, and I don't remember. I honestly don't remember which part of it. I just remember that my finger was bleeding by the time I finished putting this together. So, I mean, the foot pads are nice, and they add a little bit to the robot mode, but honestly, this honestly could very well be a pass. I can't really recommend this set. As much as I want to recommend this set, I honestly cannot recommend this set. It's not necessary. If you have to have all the upgrades like I did, then yeah, get the set. But if you don't, it's a hell of a lot of effort for very, 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 very minimal improvement. So, yeah. That said, I'm iSlip. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was informational to you. Informative. That's the word I'm looking for. Informative. And, yeah. Ciao. One more thing before I forget. This is how you will slot your Metroplex feet in. You see these two pieces right here. These two pieces right here. They actually fit into two holes. One right there and one right there. So you would just... It's going to be hard to show you, but you just... Let's see. Turn this way. So you're just going to take this, push it, and then push it down, and that locks your feet and holds your feet. You can see, there you go. So yeah, that's that. I just wanted to show that off. Let's see, there's the ankle tilt. That's it. I just wanted to make sure I got that in the video. Almost forgot. I'm iSlip. Ciao.